Go.
Prior to World War I, in which our Christmas Truce took place, there was increasing nationalism across Europe. As industrialization in Europe continued throughout the 1800s, and countries kept competing with each other to be the most industrialized and to claim the most territory with the scramble of Africa with the Berlin Conference in the mid-1880s, many European nations had high nationalist sentiments as they believed that their people were the best and they wanted to be the best. European nations were very competitive. And with that competition, European nations also started to buff up their military. Military spending increased a lot, and many European nations like France, UK, Prussia started to invest a lot more in their military and modernize their military. And all of this, combined with the modernization of the military, increasing competition with the nationalism, helped lead to World War I because countries were competitive with each other and they had these big militaries. So if they have a chance to use them, why wouldn't they use them if these countries think they're better than everyone else?
The Christmas Truce is the greatest riverbank in European history, primarily because it symbolized peace in the depths of World War I, as the German and British soldiers agreed to an unofficial ceasefire on Christmas Day, demonstrating that despite the atrocities suffered during war, the soldiers had retained their morals and sense of humanity. Okay, so in this pic, which phones were totally around during World War I, in this pic, there are some soldiers from the different sides. The Allies and the Axis powers. Yeah, they were playing soccer and having fun, and had a truce. Because it was Christmas.
On Christmas Day, in the middle of the war.
In the middle of the war, they just stopped fighting, like totally stopped fighting. They were like, "Bro, drop your guns.
Let's party.
Let's party. Mosh pit."
Okay.
Ranger.
And as you can imagine, given the atrocities of World War I with the shelling, all the trenches, the barbed wire, just the sitting around, like just all the crap that came with the war. I mean, the fact that these people, like these young 18-year-old, like basically teenagers, can come together, stop hating each other, and just play soccer instead of fighting each other, it really testifies to how significant this is, since they're able to just stop fighting and enjoy.
In reality, they didn't even know what they were fighting for, kind of. They were just fighting because they were part of the army.
Yeah.
So,
and they were able to kind of actually, think for themselves and make their own decision. And a lot of
and they had fun.
Yeah, they had fun. That's what really matters.
They weren't being shot at.
Yeah. And a lot of the older, like the upper class officers, were not happy with this, but they went ahead and did it anyway.
Yeah.
Like the only Christmas,
secretly.
Yeah, the only Christmas truce that happened was in 1914, because after that, the people at the top said, no, we can't do that. So it really just shows how it's human will and just people's desire to be good people.
Yeah.
It's Christmas! Hey, take my shoe! Take my shoe!